Hi, I'm Marley from Mildred G. Fields Memorial Library. This video has been created for those who need a little bit of extra help with computer basics. If you know anybody who may need this video, please feel free to like, comment, and share. Thank you.
That if at any point in time I am moving too fast, don't forget that you can pause this video and take a further look at the slide, okay? Let's get to going. Okay, first let's address what is a computer. A computer is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. It has the ability to store, retrieve, and process data. You may already know that you can use your computer to type documents, send emails, play games, and browse the web, but you can also use it to edit or create spreadsheets, presentations, and even videos. So today I am using my computer to make this video for all of y'all. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so we all know that there are different types of computers. Typically, when asking somebody, what is a computer, the first thing that's going to pop into your head is that it is a desktop or a laptop. However, computers come in many shapes and sizes and can perform different functions in our daily lives. So, when you're at the ATM getting some cash out, scanning your groceries at Walmart, or even using a calculator, you are using a type of computer. Okay, so basic parts of a computer. There are pictures here below, but we have a computer case, monitor, keyboard, and mouse. All these things come together and play an important role when using your computer. So we do need all of these to work our computer. Okay, moving on, turning on a computer. The very first step to using your computer is you have to make sure it is on. So what you will do is make sure all your cables are plugged in correctly, they're in the right spot, nothing is loose, and then you will locate your power button. Unfortunately, the power button is in a different spot on every computer, so I can't guide you in an exact spot, but it is not hard to locate. I've attached a picture right here. You can see it is the universal power symbol, the same thing that's on your remote. So it's not hard to find. Sometimes it does take anywhere from holding it down from 15 seconds to a few minutes to turn completely on. You just have to be patient with it, but that is what you use to turn your computer on. Okay, next is logging on. Once you turn on your computer, you will have to log in. Some computer accounts do require a password, so keep that in mind. Some do not, and you just click on the account and it'll log you right in. Okay, next, using the mouse. When using the mouse, there are a few basics you should and may already know. Okay, this slide is a little bit longer. I'm not going to read it word for word. I'm going to give you all a quick summary, but don't forget, if I'm moving too fast, just pause and you can take a further look at this slide, okay? The first is that the mouse is a precision tool. It is used to make accurate action. So, as you can see right here, I'm wiggling my mouse. Everybody can do this right now if you want. Just wiggle it around and it is moving. The second being that all mice have two buttons, the left mouse button and the right mouse button. The left mouse button you will probably use more than you use the right. When referring to the left mouse button, it can be also called clicking or left clicking. The right mouse button is typically only known as right clicking. The third thing that is important to keep in mind is double clicking. This will be used a lot too, typically to open a program or something on your computer. This is done by simply left clicking the mouse 2 times very quickly. And then the last thing you need to know about mouse, is dragging. This is done by left clicking on an item and holding it down and moving it. So you will left click, hold down, drag. That is called dragging. Okay, this is our desktop. Right here are all of our icons. These are your programs. Not every single program on your computer will have an icon. You can find the rest of those right here in the start menu. And then down here is your taskbar. We will talk more about that in just a minute. So, y'all can take a look at that real quick. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next slide. Okay, your taskbar. Here is your start button. Right here will be your pinned programs. And then right here will be your running programs. The programs you are currently using that are probably minimized. They may not be, but possibly. Right here is your notification. This typically has your battery percent, your volume. If you have your email linked, sometimes it'll show your emails there. Okay, next is the date and time. This comes in handy a lot. Okay, let's move on to minimize and maximizing. Okay, so you will find this up at the top at your title bar, right here. This is the opposite of your taskbar. This is located at the top of your screen when you have a program running. So, on the far right side of the title bar, you will see these buttons. These are called window buttons. The minus symbol, this one right here, is your minimize button. This will take your program and hide it at the bottom of your taskbar, which is the opposite of your title bar. Don't forget your taskbar is located at the bottom. So when you minimize something, that's where you're going to find it, is at your taskbar, the bottom of your screen. Okay, this square button right here is your maximize button. It'll take your program from little to big and it'll fill up your full screen. Okay? This double square button right here is your restore. This shrinks your programs down to a smaller box. So, these two kind of go hand in hand. And then next is the red X. This is closing. This is how you close a program completely. So, before you close, you'll want to make sure that everything that needs to be saved is saved, because once you hit this, there's no going back, okay? Okay, now moving on to your keyboard. This is very important information. So, this takes what you're typing and it'll put it onto your computer. It's an input device. So, let's take a quick look at a few important things. Right here is your shift key. So, let's say you want to make a letter a capital letter, just one of them. Let's say we're taking my name Marley. The first letter of my name will need to be capital, so we will hit our shift key, hold it down, and then I'll click M, and this will make my M a capital letter. Okay? Now moving on to space bar. If I want to put a space between my first and last name, I will type my name Marley, and then I'll hit this space bar, and then I will type my last name. So that's what that's used for. Next is our enter key. This is found right here. I forgot to mention that there are two shift keys. There's one right here and one right here. If you look where my mouse is wiggling, there's the two. And the next is backspace. So let's say we make a little error and I type the wrong letter while typing my name. I will click this backspace button and that'll take that away. The next is your arrow keys. These can be used to scroll or if you're playing a game, anything like that. The next thing is your number pad. You also have your numbers up here, but this is a quicker way sometimes or easier to find way of typing those numbers. So there's your number pad. Okay. Moving on to the next slide. Printing documents. Okay, so when working with text documents, you may want to print off some of them that you have typed. This is easy and can be done in most programs, and a lot of the same steps apply. So this isn't always the way that it's done, but typically this is how you will do this, okay? So you'll click File and then click Print. It's pretty easy. This is located, File is typically located at the top left-hand corner. Print right here. Then you'll select the printer you want and then how many copies you would like, if you'd want it in black and white or color. And then lastly, you'll just click print and then your pages should be sent to your printer. So super easy. Sometimes it just takes a minute to figure out, but it's just File, Print, select the printer, number of copies, color, black and white, and then print, and you're done. So moving on. Okay, shutting down your computer. This is very important to do when you're done doing what you got to do. So now that you have completed your work, it is time to shut down your computer. Do not shut down your computer by holding the power button. While this does work, it can be helpful if your computer is frozen. This can also cause problems down the line. So I'm going to teach y'all the correct way to do this. First, you're just going to click this start button. It is located in your taskbar. Remember, we talked about this earlier. So you will click that, and then you'll just click shut down, and this will shut down your computer, and it is the safe way to do it. So I think that's all I have for y'all today. Yep. I have enjoyed doing this with y'all. Don't forget, if I was moving too fast at any point in time, you can rewind this video and you can pause and take a longer look at my slides. If there are any questions, you can leave those in the comment section of this and we will get back with you. Thank y'all for watching this, and I have really enjoyed doing this. Remember, stay tuned. We will have more videos in the future.
Okay, that's a wrap for our first class. I hope that you have found this helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and check out our YouTube channel for additional classes. We have also linked a survey below in the description, so please feel free to click that link and fill that out. Thank you.